Welcome to a new series, a new game just dropped, Car Dealer Simulator. We're gonna try it out today. I did play the demo, I liked it a lot. Let's get into this new series. Nice red truck that we get to start with, and I believe our boss is gonna call us. Here he is.
Hey kid, Little Sam here. Are you on your way to the shop? We don't have time to waste. Let me know when you arrive. The client's already waiting.
Client's already waiting. All right, we're gonna get to work, and it's just gonna show us how to drive, you know, the WSAD buttons. We press R to turn the radio on. We won't be doing that. I have music shut off. We don't do music from video games. But let's get to our new home on this series. It's gonna be the car dealership here, and we need names. I need help with names. I couldn't come up with a good name for the dealership. Would love some suggestions. But Little Sam's gonna help us get through today's tutorial for this episode.
Took way too long. Good thing you're here. I had to step out and take care of something, but I've got your first job. I found an amazing deal. The client's already on board, so everything's set. See that towing trailer in the yard? Grab it and go pick up that piece of mechanical beauty. You know the deal. It's a chunk of junk. But if you fix it right, we'll pull some cash out of it. Don't waste time. Get moving.
All right, so we got our tow dolly here, and it looks like we got ahead of this tutorial. So let's drop it, reconnect it. There we go.
Nice job, kid. Listen, the deal with this client is all set. Now we just need to pick up the car. But before you head out, drive over to the station and fuel up your ride. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, you won't be much use to anyone.
All right, we're gonna get fuel first. You can see our fuel gauge is a little bit low there, so we'll go to the gas station and get some gas. This will be fun. We're gonna like restore vehicles and try to sell them for more than we bought them for, and I'm hoping eventually we, you know, build a nice inventory of vehicles and can make a ton of money here. And I'm hoping we can customize them and repaint them. All right, but we need to open up our cover here for the gas tank, the gas cover, and we'll go ahead and pump the fuel. $3.07 per gallon. Seems pretty realistic. So we start with $500 and this is gonna eat into it. 53 bucks. All right, let's pay that. We'll go ahead and put this away. And let's see what Little Sam wants us to do next. Guess we're driving to this location here. Now we can look at the map, and I don't know if there's a bug, but in the demo we're able to click a button and it would do GPS on the map for us. So I don't know if that's disabled right now, and we'll get a patch to fix that. I was kind of surprised that that was the case, but I think we've arrived to where our first vehicle is. There she is. Let's get a little closer. Let's do this a little more sanely like we would do it in real life here. And we're gonna run into them. Okay, I know how to do this, so we'll show you and talk through it. Let's loop around here. We'll get close. We'll lower the ramps, and all right, so we want to hit X, and that'll lower the ramps. Now we're just gonna try to get close, and it auto jumps on there for us. All right, Little Sam, what do you got for us? Nothing? Nothing? Just drive home? Okay, we'll just drive home, or drive to work. There he is.
Did you pick up that beauty? Listen, don't worry about the mechanics, but make sure you clean it up with the pressure washer and snap a few good pics. Remember, if it's gonna sell, it needs to shine.
So it's slowly walking us through all of the things that we can do here. Let's disconnect that. We'll move over here with the truck, and then let's let's jump into our new beauty here, and we're gonna get it clean, nice and clean, so we can take some pretty pictures of it. So the pressure washer's right here. You press E to grab it, and right now, since we're doing the tutorial, it's only gonna allow us to do foam or water right now. So we're gonna start with some foam and just, you know, nice, slow and steady, get this thing all lathered up. And this absolutely makes me want to go buy one of these kits so I can wash our vehicles at home, because this is therapeutic. We just got to make sure every little section, little spot here is covered, and then we'll go to the next phase of getting this thing nice and pretty and getting it sold. All right, just the roof to do. We'll just, you know, it's not gonna hurt it standing on the hood. It's fine. All right, now we should go to to hit tab. We can switch to water and get this thing nice and rinsed off. And we're gonna see she's already looking so much better. And we can see we're filling up some yellow bars on the top left of the screen there. And it's close, just a couple spots we haven't gotten. Though I don't see them, but we can hit X and it shows us where we've missed, but we got it all there. Now it's time to move the vehicle. So we want to go ahead and take it up front here, find a spot for it to get it sold, but we want to take pictures of it first. I feel like that's a good spot here. So we're going to hit T to open our tablet, click on our camera app, get a nice little tight shot here. All right, we got 4 of 7 spots. Come over here. Got 6 of 7, and I think we want to get, yeah, the back here. Beautiful. All right, now we go inside our office. Jump on the computer. We want to get this thing listed. So we're going to go into car shop, your ads, new advertisement. Click on the only vehicle we have. Select all the photos. We can see a 66% drivable. Visual condition is excellent. Market value is $74.79. We're going to set it at $8,000. Let's post it here. And we want to open the shop here. Turn the sign hanging on the door to open and close the company. Customers can come between 7 a.m. and 1900, so that would be 5 o'clock. Yes, so 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 7 to 1900 when the company is open. At the top of the HUD, you'll find an icon indicating whether the company is open. You can speed time up to the next day by sleeping in the break room. So we do want to open shop here. And we're just gonna kind of hang outside until some customers show up so we can start negotiating with them. And this is why they're showing up, because this guy's here. Crazy balloon guy. 1900, 7 p.m. I don't know what I'm talking about. No foot traffic yet, I think. Yeah, we got a gentleman walking up now. Hopefully he's interested. Man, we got a beautiful car here. You wouldn't have to walk to wherever you're going if you bought this car. All right, this guy's getting close. Oh, we got a couple. I wish we could have them like negotiate against each other. I don't think that's a thing in this game though. First come, first serve. He's eyeing it. He's walking towards me. He's thinking about it. He's hesitant. He's hesitant. Who's gonna be first here? So this guy wants to talk to us. We're gonna have 3 tries to sell him this. He's lowballing us at 6496. We're gonna say 7900 is the closest we want to go. He's not even gonna get to 7000. Let's try to get a little closer. Okay. Let's say 7250. All right, we accepted it. We accepted it.
You really nailed it today. Did you see that reputation boost after the sale?
Nice.
Keep it up. The higher your reputation, the thicker your wallet.
Oh, she
and
showed
that's
up.
What we're really playing for, right? You've earned your rest today. Tomorrow, I'll show you some tricks of the trade. Remember, early bird catches the worm.
All right, we're gonna take a nap here, and we're gonna go on to the next part of the walkthrough.
Hey kid, well rested? You know, I was thinking, since you're doing such a great job boosting our reputation in town, maybe it's time to work on our image a bit too. Did you see that old sign above the entrance? Exactly. It could use a little upgrade.
It could.
Something fresh to catch the eye.
Okay, so customize here on our brand, and this is where I'm gonna need your guys' help, because for now, we're gonna be called Cars R Us. We need a better name than that.
All right, that should do it. I'll wire you some money through MobiCash. Find yourself a good enough ride and make a deal. We'll see how much more we can squeeze out of it.
All right, so he's gonna give us some money so we can buy a car to hopefully make a profit. But you can see Cars R Us signs up there. Send me some names, guys. He gave us $6,000. Let's go ahead and find an ad for a vehicle that we want to purchase. And I think what I want to do is go like into more filters, and let's drop the mileage below 100,000, and let's search and let's see if we can afford one of these. Let's go with the orange Pulse here. So $6,700 is absolutely going to be our goal to you know, make money off of it, but we're going to try to buy it for less than that. We'll see what we can get away with, but let's grab the truck, drive to that location. This is where we're going to start making a profit if we're smart with our negotiation skills. Do we have it open? Yeah, we probably want to close shop right now so these people don't. Well, you know what? It's fine. I think we'll get quicker results if they keep showing up to the empty lot. Let's just make it to where it's not empty anymore. A little bit of screen tearing. I haven't adjusted anything, just on default settings right now, so I'm not sure if there's a setting I can adjust to make that go away. All right, I think we see our orange car up here. Let's go ahead and get prepped. We know we're gonna buy it. I mean, we're pretty sure, and I believe that's the store across the street as well that we'll eventually be going into. All right, that's close enough for now. Hi, ma'am. So you're wanting 6,700, but I think I want to give you 6,000. Got her down. That's about as low as she'll go. All right, 6105. So, you know, that's we didn't win, but we saved what, 500 bucks there? That's how you do it right there. So, crazy backing up. All right, let's get this home. I think what we'll do is probably listen to whatever little Sam tells us to do, but I think what we're gonna do is wash it. We're gonna probably get rid of the rust and show that feature, pretty cool feature. And we gotta sell this for more than $6,100 to make a profit. Move the car. All right, so they want us to move the car. Let's go ahead and we'll just park there. You know, it's fine. So we'll move the car into the location here that it says it wants to go to, and we'll see what little Sam has to say.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much. All right, let's take a look at that beauty and see what needs fixing. There's a scanner on the table. Just run it over and you'll know exactly what's going on under the hood. No BS. Tech doesn't lie.
Tech doesn't lie. All right, we have this scanner, which is in our radial button here. And if we hit tab, we should be able to switch to the car scanner. Now we'll scan it. And this is something that wasn't in the demo, so this is new to me. All right, fuel tank's pretty full. This doesn't look in terrible condition. Like if we could, it'd be nice to, you know, replace all the brakes. And again, I don't know if we get into that later on in the game, it would be pretty sweet.
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us, we'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
All right, so what we need to do now is go buy some sealing tape because there's gonna be a couple holes in the exhaust and we're gonna need to repair those. So not the right way to repair an exhaust, but that's the way we're gonna do it so we can get this sold real quick. A little shady business going on here. But that store, just where we were, is where we're heading back. I did record this episode once without audio. So yeah, we're learning. Gotta be pretty sweet if we are gonna be able to like change brakes, do a new, you know, fresh brakes on it, maybe upgrade the engines a little bit to get even more profit out of these vehicles. Hopefully there's not cops around. All right, let's park right here. This seems like a good spot. This is the store. This guy, he's just shopping. How you doing, bud? All right, we browse the goods here. We can see there's engines, clutches we can buy, rear shock absorbers, front shock absorbers, calipers for the brakes. We got brake discs, radiators, all kinds of stuff in here. That's exciting. So where is the item we need though? There we go, exhaust tape. Let's go ahead and buy one. And that's gonna be in our inventory. If we hit I, see it there. Let's get home, see if we can find the locations that need repaired on that exhaust and go from there. The truck is a gas guzzler. Used over half a tank already. Okay, so this is gonna give us the repair walkthrough here, but we are going to just hop in and do it. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna spray this spray to try to locate the holes. And I think we see one already. So we can put the piece of tape there. We'll keep inspecting this thing and try to find it. There's 2 holes in this one. Maybe it's on the bottom. There it is. All right, so we'll get that one going.
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got.
I believe this is the workshop that we'll be able to upgrade to.
There's a junkyard just outside Winston Spring. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, all right?
Interesting. So we can get vehicles from the junkyard or even get parts from the junkyard potentially to swap out onto these vehicles. Now, I wonder if we should explore that. He gave us the hint. Maybe we'll do the scanner and see what the biggest thing that needs replaced is and see if we can, you know, maybe go get something from the junkyard. All right, now we got the water going here. It's gonna look pretty good, but there is a lot of rust on this vehicle that we'll have to take care of next. And $6,100, hoping I don't forget that number by the time it comes to sell this thing. And I was trying to move pretty quick so we get it listed today. Looking at the time, we're just about out of our day here, so we might work through the night so we get it listed first thing in the morning, but bills will add up on this game. So we do want to take care of, you know, utilizing every day as well as we can, because we're going to lose money if we're not selling cars every day. Nice.
Kid, that car might be clean, but the rust ruins the whole impression. Now, I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't know how to deal with it. Head back to the workshop. You'll find everything you need to get rid of that rusted beast. Oh, And look for a flashlight on the table. It might come in handy.
All right. So next, we're going to take care of the rust. We are going to grab our sandpaper, and we're going to get down here low. And if we hit X, it's going to show us with the scanner everywhere that we need to take care of rust-wise. So we want to get all of these yellow spots removed. Kind of therapeutic, but I am hoping we do get upgrades in this bay here with better equipment that we can do this quicker long-term. Because as therapeutic as this can be, it ends up being tedious after time. So we're going to sand it down first, then we're going to apply putty to it, then we're going to sand down the putty, and then we can add the new paint, and it'll look good as new. But that's just visually, right? That doesn't actually help the drivability of this vehicle. All right, we're close to getting it all. Just a couple more spots, and then there it goes. We'll go to the next phase here. Grab our putty and just start applying this everywhere. And you can do the same. We can hit X. It's not as visually pleasing as it could be, but it works pretty good to tell us where we've missed. And just got to get all of these spots, and then we can sand it down and prepare it for the paint. Starting to get pretty dark here, but like I said, I do want to take advantage of all the time we have, and we're just going to work through the night so that we can get this thing on the market first thing in the morning. Almost got all this putty applied. We're super close here, and then we'll get it sanded, which I think the sanding's like one of the quickest processes. Oh yeah, we missed right here as well. There we go. So now we'll grab the putty sander. We'll start at the front here. And, you know, just kind of move the mouse around, holding down left click, the left mouse button, and makes this look nice and smooth. You know, outside of the paint we need to add, it's looking brand new. All right, she's all sanded. So the last step here is going to be grabbing the spray can and getting the spray paint put on here. It does match perfectly. Just slow and steady on this can gives a nice spray on there. Nice even coat. And we're super close to being able to sleep and getting this thing listed. Pretty cool process here. But like I said, hopefully we were able to buy some upgrades to these bays and do these a little bit quicker. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you can hire people as well once we start making money and start busting out more than one vehicle a day, because it seems like it's going to be a lot of preparation for these vehicles to get them sold. And it doesn't take very long to get them sold so far, unless we start going aggressive with prices and are just like, yeah, until we get the right buyer that's going to, you know, ask for the, or, you know, accept the price we're asking. Maybe we do build an inventory of cars and be stingy like that to make money, but we got to make money first to be able to afford to have an inventory like that. All right. Value has increased. Perfect. We are going to park it. I'm going to take the pictures at night just because I do want to get this thing rolling. And, you know, making money is the priority. So we got a good flash on the camera, so it should make the pictures turn out pretty good as long as we're close like this. All right, let's get that posted and then we'll sleep. All right, we'll go to your ads again. And it is just the only vehicle we have, so it's really easy. Those pictures are terrible. 57% drivable, excellent condition. Remember, it was 6,100. So we're going to come in here at 7,900. It's not green. 7,400. We'll try that. 7,400. Oh, we got a vandal. Okay. Let's get out of this menu real quick. We got to go catch this guy before he damages our car. Here he is. He's coming. Got him. We interrupted him. Apparently the people from the other dealerships that are trying to sabotage us. Get out of here. All right, it's time to sleep. So we can get some customers here. See if we can get this bad boy sold. Just got to get some customers to show up. They're starting to wander around here. Come on in. Look at this beauty. Look at this for sale sign on it. For sale sticker. Come get the pulse. There we go. She's back. She doesn't want to walk. Not anymore. She wants to drive around. Look at that. Our plates are Michigan. That's hilarious. That's where I live. What are the plates on here? New York. Howdy. All right, so we talked about 6,100 being the bottom line. Ma'am, you got to meet me somewhere here. She went up $300. Only making a $200 profit doesn't sound that good. Let's try 6,800. Let's see what Danielle says here. Okay, so 65. I think we'll take that. Made 400 bucks.
How's it going, kid? Got a client and the cash is in. Remember, it won't always be this smooth, but as long as you keep on top of things, you'll always come out ahead. get back to work because without more cars, there's no cash to be made.
Right, and only like a $300 or $200 profit's not the best. Let's go check our mail. We got a little abandoned vehicle near the junkyard. Hello, during a routine patrol near the scrapyard, we came across an abandoned vehicle. The car is rusty and appears to be neglected, but it seems to be fully operational. It is not listed as stolen in the registry. If you're interested, you can take care of it. It's better for it to end up in good hands than rusting away by the roadside. Let us know if you want to pick it up. I don't see a way to respond, so we will just head directly there. And we'll make sure we bring the dolly with us. And I guess we'll get to see the junkyard and decide if it makes sense to buy some upgrades. I don't think we'll have the car scanner or the ability to scan the car when we get there, but we can when we get back. And I'm a little worried about fuel, so let's head to the fuel station first. And we left that open too, look at that. We did hit reputation 2, so I think, you know, next episode we'll probably learn a little bit more about what that means. All right, that looks good there. Let's grab this, put it in there, and just get filled up because we do not want to figure out what happens if we run out of fuel. It's down 2 cents today, 307. I love it. Maybe that's what it was. I was thinking it was 309 earlier. So 42 bucks. Let's get this put away. And let's head to the junkyard. We can knock down stop signs in this game too. Feels familiar. All right, this appears to be a Genie's junkyard here. And this is the vehicle we're picking up. So we'll go ahead and just snag it. I don't believe, oh, we jackknifed. I don't believe there's anyone to talk to about this. Come on, twist a little bit more for me. There we go. But let's hop out here and take a look at Genie's store here. So 39% off an engine. We saw that it was about, I thought it was 1,200, maybe it was 1,000. So they have tires. Could replace batteries, but I don't know if we have all this stuff unlocked. The tow truck we're definitely gonna want to buy. That's 30,000 bucks. We're gonna want to save up for that because that'll make it a little easier to pick up cars. But yeah, this will be something we want to keep in mind. And I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't do anything till we get back. So definitely something we'll be exploring later on in the series, though, is replacing parts in the vehicle to improve its value. That used half a tank. I'm glad we got fuel. I've been taking corners here, cutting corners to save fuel too. So the goal we have in mind now is to get to reach reputation level 3, but I do want to close off this episode by flipping this vehicle, see how much money we can make off of it, and get a nice start to the next episode where we'll be really focused on increasing that reputation. So let's get this thing cleaned first, and then we'll get it over to the other bay so we can start taking a look at the engine. We can, you know, check everything and see if anything is just horrible. Maybe we will take a trip back down to the junkyard, even though that's, gosh, half a tank of fuel to get there and back, and upgrade it. We'll see how it looks. But this is all profit here, except for whatever money we spend on it. And I forgot to check our bills. We need to do that. Yeah, we're about to end this day. We got a couple hours left. We will not get this done on Saturday here. We'll get this on the market on Sunday. But let me get through this part, and then we'll get it over, check the engine, see if we need any more tape for the exhaust, and go from there, guys. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Pretty beat up. All right, let's grab our scanner here. Oh, did we just switch to it now? Could we have done that there? Maybe we could have. Oh my goodness, the brakes are terrible. The suspension's terrible. The electric part's terrible. The new battery would be nice. Fuses are about the only thing that's good, and we washed it. We didn't polish it. We can get an upgrade for that in a few episodes. Exhaust could be a problem, so let's go ahead and switch hands here, or put that away, and go into repair, and we'll check the exhaust. I don't know if we can do any of these upgrades besides the exhaust until we upgrade our body shop, so I don't want to spend the money if we don't have to. Let's check the bottom too. There's another one there. Wow. So I think that used all of our tape, but let's go ahead and let's learn a little bit. What did that do to the exhaust now? I can't remember. There's still 2 holes, so we might want to go get some more tape. If we can find these. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, we did have some tape. I thought we only had 5 pieces. So that's good. I don't know how much we have left. So there's one more hole to find according to the little helper there. There it is. But we are out of tape. Okay, is that worth it? I think it is. Let's see what it changed to. All right, maybe it'll change when there's no holes left. We'll go grab some tape real quick. I guess we could have bought that from the junkyard. I think it was 16% off. But we're learning. Alrighty, here we are. Shop's closed. Ah, we knew better. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll head back. We'll do all the repairs that we can do. We'll start working on the rust, and we'll head over here and get some more tape once it's 7 a.m. All right, just time to scrape her down, find all these spots. This is one where I think having the scanner on and showing it yellow is definitely the way to do it. All right, the rust is gone. Let's get the putty going here next. I mean, this car, the color is on brand for the channel. Nice blue here. We'll get it all tip-top shape. Get it resold, all for profit. I guess the tape we're gonna buy in the morning is gonna be really the only thing. All right, now we're gonna want the finishing sandpaper. It does end up looking good. I don't know, is this like the real way to get rid of rust? Or to prevent rust from breaking all the way through the body of the vehicle? If you get it early enough before it actually creates holes and starts chipping away at that metal. I do kind of find it kind of interesting that some of the rust was on areas that weren't metal. Get that blue on here. Beautiful. Slow and steady, just spraying it down. Spray paint is fun to use in real life too. Definitely dig it. All right, it is done, and I think that means, well, it's almost 7. We might as well just drive there. Go get some fuel first. Man, a lot of money on fuel. I do think we're gonna have to figure out a way to make money a little more quickly. Like the profit of only about $250 on that last vehicle just doesn't seem to be the best. Another $50 there on fuel. We'll just drive away with it in the in the tank like that. And then I think we're on the same road as, yeah, this is the store. Are we one? No, we gotta go one more back. But it is 7:50 now, so they should be open. Not. What time do they open? They have their hours posted? Sunday closed. No way. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if the junkyard's open today. It's gonna be a lot of fuel, but see if we can get that tape so we can make some money. Are they closed on Sunday too? Oh man. Well, we got some time. Let's go exploring. What's up here? Is that a jump? That is totally a ramp. This is a ramp too. Nice. That's sweet. I wonder if we can sell this once we get the... I imagine we can. You know what? It's Sunday. Let's take some leisure. We're gonna go home. We're gonna wash our truck. Yeah, let's get this thing washed. Maybe we can run the scanner on it as well. It's first time doing a truck. I don't know if we need to do everything like in here as well. We'll find out. I guess we do. All right. Let's go to water. We'll get this thing. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. And we do have some rust we could take care of on this too. I don't think that'll give us better fuel mileage, but you know. To get it to a point where we could sell it eventually if we want to. Yeah, she's pretty. Do need to take care of that rust eventually. All right, I think we'll sleep and we'll head to the store and then we'll see how much money we make off of this junkyard vehicle. And we'll head to the closer store because of fuel costs. So go on, bud. Glad you're here today. I do want to buy 2 of these just because, you know, we're going through them. Thank you very much. I have a feeling that's going to be a trend with most vehicles. All right, let's jump in here, get this last one repaired. And I believe it was back. Oh, we have to find it again? There it is. All right, that should do it. Let's go ahead and get our scanner back out and see how that improved. It didn't. Market value 49.29. Okay, let's get our pictures taken. So I don't know if that was worth doing. Okay, we got 6 of 7 there. Get the back here. All right, let's get this thing posted. Your ads will add our new vehicle, all 3 pictures. Only 26% drivable. Yeah, this thing's a little rough. 4999. That's what we're gonna post it at. And we are open for the day. Cars R Us. No future. Does that mean we can't repair that? That's hilarious. Here we go. First customer of the day. 4999. See if we can get around 4,500. I doubt it. How you doing, ma'am? This looks like the car for you. Maybe it's not. Oh, she changed her mind. Oh, not close. Let's do 4,600. 4,500. We'll take it. We'll take it. 4,400. Okay. All right, enjoy your car. All right, well, Cars R Us is done for the day. We're almost to Reputation 3. We'll get that going next episode, and we'll start looking at a little thing in here called upgrades. I'm SocksWayUp. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on the next episode.